Minneapolis Cargo Bike Library has loaned us this bicycle.
Thank you.
I forgot to mention this episode is sponsored by the Minneapolis Cargo Bike Library, who's paid for the sponsorship with 60 minutes worth of cargo bike.
Cargo bikes are good.
I love them. This is actually my first time riding one, so how can I say that? It's been fun so far.
We're rolling. We're rolling.
This is a real thing. Real thing.
None of you have the balls to stop this. Stop this.
I've got plenty of time. I have nothing else going on today.
We're in the Wedge neighborhood right now.
I love the bike earrings, by the way.
Thank you. They were a gift from Aki after my first election.
Now that you're the bike lady.
Now I'm the bike lady.
It's probably a mistake for me to have started in this direction. But I'm going to take it slow and see if we can make this turn.
Oh. We'll use our little bike path over here.
Yeah, we may have to use the bike path for a while because they have blocked off open streets in a way that I have never seen before.
Yeah, I am very curious to see this setup.
Okay, here we go. I'm very, very pleased with myself that we're going the right direction.
I'm very impressed.
We're back on the Wedge Live podcast for a special cargo bike episode. I'm your host, John Edwards. Seated in the cargo container is Minneapolis Council Vice President Aisha Chughtai. Thank you.
Thank you for having me, John, and for driving.
You're welcome. I've been saying I skipped the safety presentation for this. There's an elaborate safety training that you have to go through. I didn't take it because this was an emergency. I was like, I have a council member to put in the cargo container. Let's speed through. Here we are at Hennepin Open Streets. How are you feeling?
I feel excited. It's a beautiful day. We got really lucky, and we still have open streets in this part of town. That's a really big deal. Hennepin, that's new.
And we usually have open streets on Lindale.
Yeah. It's good. This is going to be an interesting experience for both of us. I feel like, Open Streets Lindale is such a pillar of, or how it used to be, of the summer month.
Yeah.
You know?
It was the kickoff to summer was Open Streets Lindale. Yeah. Then they moved it back to the fall, and now we don't have it at all. Is it coming? It feels like Open Streets is dying. Kind of like the number of events have dwindled. Our streets, Minnesota is no longer hosting.
Yeah. Well, and in the mayor's recommended budget for 2026, we used to have 6 open streets, then we went down to 5. It looks like we're about to go down to 3 open streets. So, I'm concerned about the future of open streets too, because this is such an important way for us to activate space and really think about experience our community instead of just driving through.
Is it weird not being able to look at me while we're talking?
Extremely weird. Hello.
Hello.
He's got the Bryant one on like you do.
Yeah, people often mistake Peter Schmidt and I for being the same person. We're very tall.
I don't know that I've ever done that before.
Okay, we're going to try to get into the road now.
Oh, okay.
We're starting this episode a little slow because I am just concentrating more heavily than I have ever concentrated before, trying to keep us safe.
That is so good. See, you didn't need the safety. Oh.
Are we on a head-on collision course
I
here?
think we're on a head-on collision course here.
So we'll try to get over here.
Oh, that's smart. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Do you have
it's
a
really
question
good to
for
see
the
you.
council member? Do you have any questions for the council member?
Why are you so awesome?
Why are you so awesome?
That's a softball. This is a podcast, sir. Thank you. Why are you so awesome? It's like North Korea over here.
The People's Republic of Ward 10.
Have you been paying attention to the Lindale Avenue conversation?
I have been paying attention to the Lindale Avenue
What do you think about the
conversation.
shared use path idea? I'm deeply skeptical.
I am skeptical. I read Bill Lindicky's piece about it on MinPost. Essentially, what they're trying to do is like a shared. Hi, how are you? Shared bike. Ooh, look at the line, the famous line at
Yeah,
at Isles Bun.
yeah. Shared use path.
Shared use path. I'm skeptical that it's a good idea.
Does the city have leverage there to say, no, Hennepin County, let's do something different? Because what I have heard is that Hennepin County didn't do the normal consultation with the city on this. The engagement process didn't include the shared use path option so that people could weigh in and say, maybe there's a problem with that.
Yeah. I'm really focused on aligning with our partners at the county and bringing in also our representatives at the state, Representative Jones and Senator Dibble, so that we can really be getting on the same page about how we're going to move forward here. I was really surprised to see this shared bike path thing come up when it was never really. Hi, that's Melanie.
Hello.
What's Mike Norton's thing? A beautiful night in Uptown, a beautiful day in Uptown.
A lovely night in Minneapolis.
A lovely night in Minneapolis, a lovely day at Open Streets Uptown.
He is the ultimate Minneapolis booster. Did you hear he said he was going to run for governor?
Did he really?
Yeah.
He's no longer running for Congress?
He's such a weirdo.
Oh,
What's that whistle
what is that sound?
Do traffic control now have like electronic whistles?
I think that's what we're witnessing right now.
Because somebody who lives near Franklin and Lindale was like, during the morning and evening rush, I've been hearing these electronic whistles, and also traffic control is out there, so maybe they're saving their lungs. That's a detail to use at a candidate forum to prove you know what's going on. Do you know we have updated our climate policies to include electric whistles? What is the senior transportation program? I saw that on your website. I'm like, what is that? I've never heard of that.
Mm-hmm. So it is, it's like a partnership with neighborhoods, and the senior transportation program is just around supporting seniors with being able to get to.
There's a dog in a backpack. This is becoming very difficult to do this.
Yeah, and it's about supporting seniors with getting to like appointments, getting like groceries, things like that. We know that one of the most important things for seniors is being able to like maintain connection to community and being able to be out and about, do things.
There's a dog in a backpack.
Oh!
Dog in a backpack.
And that is not a small dog either.
Oh.
Incredible.
A ton of people coming up here. Are we going to be able to get through?
Oh yeah, we can do exactly what the dog backpack situation.
But in the
doing.
blocks ahead?
Oh.
Ooh. How are you? It's been 4 years, two-year terms.
Two-year terms.
How are you different as a person? And give me the sentimental answer.
Ooh.
Because in a lot of ways, a very important job that you've had, and stressful.
Stressful
and
for sure.
Traumatic in ways.
Many ways.
I'm sure. I know I've been traumatized just being a guy who pays attention.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, as a person, how are you different?
I have more gray hairs.
Okay.
I am developing a lot more wrinkles. I think I've become a more reserved person, a more private person, perhaps even, than I used to be before.
Is that sad though? Like,
sometimes. I mean, I think there's certainly a sad element to it, but
like you don't want to put yourself out there.
yeah, and
because-
like I think I've become more private about my life, my family. Yeah, it's just there's some scary stuff just happening in the world, in public service. I think I've become funnier.
Oh, really? I'm skeptical when people say they're funny. You never believe the person who says, "No, I'm funny."
Yeah.
Tell us a joke if you're so funny. Hello.
Hey. Okay, here we are.
Hello.
Hi. Hey, Adam. Good. How are you?
Do you know Josh Basset? You waved to Ward 8 candidate Josh Basset. Is he a friend of yours?
I don't know him. Hello.
There's your tent.
Hey, how's it going? I don't know that we've actually met. Hi, how are you doing?
Oh, Dwayne Davis. We could have had Dwayne Davis make an appearance.
We could do a little. Hi, how are you? Can I? Thank you.
Wow, we can't go 2 feet without.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, this is fun. We deserve better. I'm Dwayne Davis, and I've devoted my life to serving the public, fostering collaboration, and caring for vulnerable communities. We need each other. Oh, I like that.
Dude, live analysis of Dwayne Davis is lit. I'm cutting that part out.
Yeah, you should.
What's this year's big budget battle going to be about? Like, what is the thing that we're all going to be mad over?
Co-enforcement funding, I think, is going to be a big piece of the question. But I think ultimately this year's budget battle is going to be around restoring cuts to programs and services that our residents rely on. Co-enforcement's a great example of that. All the base funding for the Ownership and Opportunity Fund was gutted. That's a program that helps local entrepreneurs purchase their storefronts. In Minneapolis, it's been a huge part of how we build local entrepreneurship in our major commercial corridors. And it's been a part of how we've helped rebuild Lake Street and Broadway after the impacts of COVID and the uprising. Yeah. Oh, look, it's Steve Brandt in a bucket hat. No, that's not a bucket hat.
Hello, Steve Brandt.
Hello, Mr. Brandt. How are you doing?
We're recording an episode of the podcast.
Yes, do you want to come talk about something real quick?
Steve.
We're recording right now.
So your colleagues on the BET, tell me about the tension between you both. Like, what issue are you feuding over lately?
I don't think that we feud like that.
We disagreed about whether to cut the property tax that the mayor proposed.
Yeah.
Who wanted to cut taxes?
I did.
Mr. Brandt?
You did.
Yeah.
Being accosted, John.
And I think the others thought it was too
How many
soon,
times have
and
you
they
gotten
wanted
this
to send that job on to the council, and that's okay. I gave it my best shot, and next year I learned to talk to the budget people ahead of time, which is good.
Learning your lessons late in life, Steve.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
You should never stop learning. That's right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Are you endorsing Councilmember Chughtai for re-election? Have you done that yet?
I haven't endorsed any council members
really?
so far. Yeah. I'm still running my own campaign.
He's running for the BET.
Didn't I see you on stage for Josh Basset, though,
Yes, you
at the
did.
Ward 8 convention?
Well, that's right. I did. That's right. He's my home ward.
I caught you, Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, we're leaving now because I caught
Okay.
you.
Good enough.
Oh, Steve!
Are you okay?
I've
This
been
is
on
why
both-
you needed to do the safety
I
training.
skipped the safety training,
Okay.
Steve. I'm sorry for just bumping
this
over
a-
your foot.
This is a cargo bike.
Is this a rental thing? Or did you
So
just trick it
at
out?
the front Minneapolis Cargo Bike Library, there's a sign. Like
Okay.
we have a cargo bike library in
In
Minneapolis.
Yeah.
And they have a website too. So if you need a cargo bike for the day or the week, you
Good to
can.
know.
You do a little training and then you
Yeah.
borrow a bike for a little bit.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Sorry for almost running over your foot,
No
Steve, but
problem.
you deserved it for lying to me about your endorsement in Ward 8. Okay, we caught Steve.
Well, he also endorsed Soren last time.
Are we really coming up to the end here? This is very
This
short.
is a very short path. Do you, Open Streets Lindale goes from Franklin to 42nd.
How's this election going? Are you worried at all?
I think that we should never take anything for granted. I'm working really hard. My team is working really hard. This is a serious election that is very much so contested. There's a lot of outside money coming in to attempt to buy a council seat.
I've heard you use the word proxy on the website. I saw
Yeah.
proxy twice. And we've got some proxy council candidates for. What are they proxies for?
The big moneyed interests in our city that want to buy City Hall. You know, we have the landlord lobby investing a significant amount of resources to my opponent. They're also heavily supporting the incumbent mayor in his re-election campaign, and to me, that's what this is about. Oh, what's this? Do you know?
I believe maybe this is got to be something to do with perennial cycle. I love perennial cycle.
I love perennial.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good. All right.
Well, Laura told me about this, and she said if you ever almost hit a police officer, consult the book. I'm gonna fishtail the back wheel, and we're
Okay.
There we go. There we go. Okay. One thing I have noticed about our challenger in Ward 10,
Yeah.
very out of step with the ward
Yes.
on transportation and some other things probably too.
Homelessness, I would say.
Like this is the pedestrian bike and
Capital.
transit ward.
Like, it's the capital of the city, you know?
Okay. Most interesting segment on Wedge Live podcast history is us maneuvering. Very out of step. And so like the proxy thing, yeah, that's right. She is a proxy for outside interest because that's why her platform is unrecognizable to me. I can't imagine.
And it's super
being
out of line with
represented.
the people that live here, right? And I think this is a community that like people choose to live here because this is a walkable, bikeable, transit-friendly place, right? Like we choose to live here because you are within walking distance to multiple access points, to local businesses, and other amenities that we need in our day-to-day lives. And so many people here are cost burden. So many people here are, just entering their professional careers, and we're concerned about housing and the cost of our basic necessities. I think one big difference I'm noticing in this open streets versus other ones, is like a lot more food vendors.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
compared to, nice.
I'm gonna take you on Bryan Avenue. How about
Let's
we
do
do
it.
that? I'm tired of people interrupting us. I can't concentrate.
Let's do it.
There we go.
Okay.
Yes, now we can really let loose.
Who are the people in the blue polos?
I don't
That's
know.
like the fourth time I've seen. Oh, yeah, and they're walking over here too.
Hello, sir.
What's up with the blue polos?
What's going on
Yeah.
with the blue shirts? Oh.
Oh, that's amazing. What intersection?
32nd.
Okay, cool.
We're constantly going back and forth on encampments
Yeah.
over the last 4 years.
Yep.
And deadly shootings at encampments
Yep.
during Jacob Fry's term. And what happens in the aftermath is he holds an indignant press conference to blame the city council and say, look, I was right. I predicted this.
Yep.
And I can only think, well, you've been in charge this whole time. Nobody can tell you how to handle encampments. You are the strong mayor.
Yep.
So what is the deal? How do we make it so there are no encampments, and also if there are encampments, there aren't like fires and shootings and people aren't killed at them?
I think ultimately, if we don't want encampments to exist, which I think is something that we can all agree on, then we have to address homelessness. Then we have to eliminate homelessness from existing in our community, and we need to massively expand the availability of low barrier shelters and other types of services that people need. And that's something that is going to take a lot of certainly partnerships and collaboration, but takes time. And I think encampments are, at least right now, a reality of the world that we live in. And we have to learn how to better manage them. Examples like the Navigation Center, which came to exist after the crisis around the Wall of Forgotten Natives in 2018 in South Minneapolis, saw a high degree of success with housing over 60% of people that went through the navigation center found a positive outcome, whether it was permanently finding housing or entering into some type of service or program to find more permanent stability in their lives. And I think an example like that shows us how we can manage this crisis more effectively.
Have you ever biked Bryant before?
No, 2 or 3 days before my convention, I met someone here. I met a delegate here at Canteen, and we walked Bryant all the way to Franklin.
Oh, wow.
Or we went to,
It's quite a walk.
and then all the way back.
Oh, and back.
All the way there and
Who
back.
was this big wig that could monopolize so much of your time?
First-time delegate. Someone who really cared about addressing our climate crisis.
So in the aftermath of a shooting, these mass shootings that we've had, I feel like in people's guts, it makes sense. There were shootings at the encampments.
Yep.
The mayor says these aren't safe. I think that's true.
Yep.
Why is it the wrong thing to break it up, to sweep it and say no more encampment here? We're clearing this out.
I think the issue is there. At the time the encampment was swept, there was no availability of shelters. Right, there were 0 beds available within our coordinated entry system. So we're breaking up an encampment because it's unsafe, but there's nowhere for people to go. So really what we're doing is expending a tremendous amount of resources to closing down an encampment only for a new one to form because there's nowhere for people to go, right? I absolutely agree. Mass shootings are bad. I mean, there are so many people that lost their lives in this most recent tragedy this week. I'm not arguing that was a safe situation. I'm just saying that the solution did nothing to meaningfully progress towards more safety, more stability for the people that are involved in this tragic situation.
Is the right thing to do to provide security for the encampments to make sure, gunfights aren't breaking out?
That's a way to do it, sure. I mean, I think the right thing to do is to implement the programs that our council funded to provide public health resources at encampments, right? Early on when we can create a service-rich environment, we can prevent some of these tragedies from ever breaking out in the first place.
Are we doing rent control? Is that happening next term?
I certainly hope so. I hope we do rent stabilization next term.
Are you worried that it disincentivizes new housing construction?
I think that we have some tremendous and nation-leading policies and programs in place that incentivize the creation of new housing, through the land use policies as a part of our 2040 plan. There are several things we can do to help incentivize development, like making it easier for people to navigate the bureaucratic process. Oh.
There we go, crossing Lake Street.
I love this place.
Oh, is that you like that cafe?
Yeah, they make these breakfast noodles that are to die for.
Do we get a new construction exemption? Is that something you see as a...
I think that it is very, ultimately the question of a new construction exemption is going to come down to what the policymakers or what the council members and the mayor's office are inclined to do. I don't support a new construction exemption, but I understand the reality that every policy in the country on rent stabilization has some form of a new construction exemption. If that's something that my colleagues would be interested in exploring, I have some ideas around how we can structure a new construction exemption to incentivize behaviors we want to see. Further expanding on our inclusionary zoning policy, or like more climate-friendly development. I think those would be the places I would want to work with folks on. I will say a retroactive new construction exemption that we've seen in other communities out west, where they say, like every single thing built after this year is exempted. That is something I absolutely would not support.
The St. Paul thing where it's like, what is it, 2004? I forget what cutoff they set. Basically saying rent control does not exist anymore except for things built before this year. Yeah. We're in the Wedge. This is much better for two shy retiring types like us.
I feel like you're a very reserved person.
I am.
In your interpersonal interactions, and then you have this, really famous podcast, and
I've had to force myself to be more social.
How do you navigate that?
It's like exposure therapy, I think.
Okay. And does it work for you?
Enough. It has worked.
Okay.
I'm much more at ease in after becoming a celebrity.
You're a local celebrity.
In my personal interactions, because when you get recognized all the time.
Yeah.
Sorry to sound like I'm humble bragging.
No, but you do get recognized all the time.
And you're talking to strangers constantly.
Yeah.
You know this better than I do. Like, hello.
That's Natalie, right?
That is Natalie Wagner.
Hello. Good. How are you?
Look at that. So we're getting recognized more deep in the heart of the Wedge than we were on Hennepin Avenue.
I mean, it is the Wedge live podcast.
Should we talk about how you don't ride a bicycle, or is that not interesting to talk about?
We can talk about it.
We don't have to talk about it. I'm just wondering if that's a jumping off point for anything. I don't want to force you to talk about it.
I mean, so I grew up moving around a lot, and I grew up in larger apartment complexes. So I had a bike, and then at some point, I think while we were moving, it didn't. I think it was one of those times that we very abruptly moved to a different apartment. So I lost my bike, and then my mom. I'm one of. I have two siblings that are each a year younger than me, and so they were like, "Well, we don't want to." My mom was like, "I can't afford to buy 3 bikes." So I just never ended up learning. Hello.
Also bike storage, when you live in an apartment buildings.
It was really hard.
Not the easiest thing in the world. You get limited space. Was it were you still on training wheels at that point?
Yep. No, I was actually a real child.
So just not the opportunity there
Yeah.
to get a lot of experience doing it.
Yeah. And then I think it was shortly after that my family moved to Galveston for a little while.
Oh, you're a Texan.
Mm-hmm. So I grew up in Houston, in Southwest Houston, which is the heart of the immigrant refugee community there. And then we moved to Galveston, which is a beach town. And then after that we moved around there quite a bit.
It's like a hurricane town too, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can get a lot of hurricanes through there.
Yeah.
Do you remember at the premier Wedge-based music festival, Uptown Porch Fest, when you posted an Instagram video of yourself saying F Jacob Fry, and the local news characterized that as Council Vice President Aisha Chughtai caught on camera.
Something I posted myself.
You posted it yourself. Why were you so proud of being so vulgar against our mayor?
Look, man, have you ever been to a punk show?
Was it a punk show?
It was a punk show.
Okay.
It wasn't at Porch Fest. After Porch Fest, I went to a punk show at the Green Room. If you've been to the Green Room, if you've been to a punk show, the F word, or generally speaking, swear words are not an uncommon thing to hear.
Those were punk lyrics you had composed for
That's
yourself.
what I'm saying. We call it profanity gate.
So, I believe in the criticism that Mayor Fry is difficult to work with.
Yep.
But also, we have the council vice president on stage at a punk show saying F Jacob Fry. It's easy for people when he makes that argument to say, well, he does have a point. She used the F word against him at Uptown Porch Fest. Like, who do we believe?
I think that our records speak for themselves, right? I think I'm someone who has always approached the mayor and the mayor's office with offers of collaboration. It's something I'll continue to do. And I think the mayor and his office and his administration have time and time again demonstrated a lack of willingness to work with other people. So I think if we want to,
I want to get it like a smooth lift
Oh,
up,
from here.
so I'm going to curb cut because that curb cut is a little bumpy. It's a little muddy, but we're okay.
No, we'll take it.
Where were we in
I'm
that
just
answer?
so proud of this two-way bike path.
Oh, you're proud of it? We haven't talked about Hennepin Avenue, have we?
I mean, this was like, every time I see this thing in real life, I'm like, wow, that was 6 months of, do we care about following our city's adopted policies to meet our climate goals and prioritize multimodal transportation infrastructure? And then you see it and you're like, wow, it was worth the sacrifice.
Hello. Can we meet your dog? Yeah. This is our council vice president here in Minneapolis, Aisha Chughtai.
Aisha, nice to meet you.
I'm John.
This is Pipsqueak.
Pipsqueak.
Yeah.
Hello, Pipsqueak.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
Are
roll.
you guys at the catwalk?
I organized the cat
That's it.
tour.
I thought you looked familiar.
That's
yeah.
me, yeah.
Awesome.
What's the power on this cargo bike here? We're the council vice president and the cat tour guy.
I know.
We're recording a podcast actually. So you are now making an appearance on the Wedge Live podcast. Wow, growling at other dogs. That is some courage.
She's pretty
Pipsqueak. Yeah, nice to meet
It's
you.
really wonderful to meet you.
Yeah, likewise.
What's your name?
Mallory.
Mallory.
Okay.
I'm John.
John,
Aisha
Aisha.
Chughtai.
Yes. Perfect. I'll remember.
Pipsqueak has a license plate that says Pipsqueak
It was so cool.
on Pipsqueak's like roller
Yeah.
system. Dog
That was
on
a very
wheels.
intricate roller system too. I've never seen that before.
I have seen that a couple of times. Occasionally you see cats with wheels.
Oh, really?
When the back legs give out, you gotta keep wheeling.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for some of us, it had been years before you were elected that we were fighting over Hennepin Avenue.
Yeah. I mean,
was-
it's been like happening since 2018, right? That's when the first work on it started.
I believe so, which is why it's kind of like it. Inevitably, we have to reconstruct streets,
Yep.
and also it's difficult to blame any one council member
Yeah.
for why the street had to shut down because we have to do it.
We
and
had to
also
do it no matter what.
It's been coming for multiple terms.
Yep.
Do we have things in place to like help businesses when streets get reconstructed? Has anything on that changed?
The program is funded. It is being cut in the mayor's budget this year, and it has yet to be implemented. But I think it was one of the big ways that I wanted to alleviate some of the burden on our local entrepreneurs of major reconstruction projects was how can we help give businesses some direct assistance through grants or forgivable loans to help them keep their storefronts open and offset the burdens that are inherent to construction and detours and whatnot.
Should the city lower its asking price for the Roof Depot site?
I think that we got a reasonable offer from the East Phillips Neighborhood Institute for that purchase, and I think it's a real shame that this administration chose to reject the offer. Yeah, I think we should lower our asking price.
What do you think of the Charter Commission discussion?
Oh, you were there!
I was there, yeah. I was there for Mayor Fry's performance,
Oh,
which was
yeah.
so bizarre.
I read about that online. I thought it was it's so weird to me to hear him say people are confused about who's in charge. What do you mean people are confused about who's in charge? It's you, brother.
2021, man.
Like,
you remember?
We actually, like, we had a whole election about it. People voted for this. Like, if people are still confused, if your employees are confused that they report to you, that seems like a you problem, not a structural problem.
There you go. That was what I was going to say, but you said it. So now we're in discussion about like stripping the city council of power to confirm some of these big department leader positions. Like, why do we need that?
I mean, it's such a blatant way to undermine checks and balances in an effective, like, democratic system, right? Like, that the executive nominates and the legislative confirms is like a core tenet of our government systems at the state level, at the federal level. Yeah, I mean, I think we should be confirming all department heads, frankly. I mean, and you notice there was like actually an interesting breakdown of the different members of the council speaking up during that meeting, where you have me and Latricia Vita and Robin Wansley all agreeing with one another that we need to keep this power of consent.
Also, interesting coalitions on the Charter Commission itself. Some
Yeah.
Charter commissioners you think would be all for it.
Hi, how are you?
Never seen a biker gang at open streets.
I think
That's
it's
a new one.
biker gang.
I don't know.
Two
Anyone
people
on
on bikes.
Anyone on a motorcycle is a biker gang.
Are
to
we
me.
in a cargo bike gang?
Yes.
Actually, like the cargo bike library is like a glorified biker gang.
Here's a fill in the blank for you.
Okay.
If Aisha Chughtai, lose this election, it's because of X. What? Fill in the blank there.
Big money?
Big money. And if Aisha Chughtai, win, it's because of
The people.
Okay. In retrospect, that's a softball.
Yeah, organized people, and if I lose, organized money. Hi. Good. How are you?
Look at you making nice with your opponent.
I can get along with anyone.
I think she was intimidated by us rolling up in this cargo bike. She's like,
You think?
They have a cargo bike?
A cargo bike.
Am I really up against the cargo bike coalition?
Are you gonna go ask her if she wants to do an interview with you on the cargo bike?
I mean, I feel like I got.
Hello.
I feel like I got what I needed the first time I talked to her.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't feel good about it.
Yeah. You were, and I will say, I think you were so chill in the conversation. I'll give you props for that. And just very, very asking very curious questions.
That's all I am. I'm just a curious guy.
A curious guy.
Curious John, the curious little monkey. Ooh, can we stop at this Your City, Your Vote election?
Yeah,
booth?
it's elections, people. Early voting is open.
Hello, I'm delivering a council member. I heard you ordered a council member. Can we get Aisha one of the jar openers? Do you have one of those? I'm ordering for you if that's okay. Do you have a jar opener at home?
No.
I
What's
love
a jar
those.
opener?
So you know when it's hard to open a pickle jar?
Yeah.
That's what you use.
I thought you just get a husband for that.
Now you have an I voted jar opener.
I'm in process.
And can I get a tote bag? Okay. Look at the service. Okay, here we go. Thank you so much.
Tote bag.
Yes.
Oh, and then I can put all my the things that people have given me. Not yet.
Do you vote on election day?
I used to always vote early because I worked on campaigns. And
Did you also want a tote bag?
Oh,
That's my tote bag.
That is your tote bag.
Council member wants a tote bag.
Can I have a tote bag as well? Yeah, I've taken yours.
Thank you.
This is John's now.
Okay. Okay.
All right, we're gonna get going.
There we go. Yeah.
Cargo bike library.
If you ever have need of one, you can rent one. It's free. Yes. It's a nonprofit, and they are providing free use of cargo bikes.
Super fun.
Okay. Bye.
Oh, do you see the child on the ground?
What's going on the ground?
There's a child just sitting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not hitting
We're
the
not
child.
going to run them over. Yep.
Not hitting the child.
Very good. Very good.
Thanks for pointing out the child. I did see the child.
Okay, great. Oh, what's this?
This is for wrestling.
No. Oh.
Open Street's,
Open Street's
tradition to have wrestling, professional wrestling.
Okay, we're coming near the end, John.
Thank you, Council Vice President Aisha Chughtai, for joining me on the first ever and maybe only cargo bike episode of the Wedge Live podcast.
I don't know this was, it's hard when you can't see each other.
Right, you've been talking to a voice the whole time.
Yes.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. This has been the Wedge Live podcast. I'm your host, John Edwards. Charlie Ryback.
NRT.
Is here. Okay, thank you for listening. Bye.
Here we go. That's loud.
This is a real thing. Real thing.
None of you have the balls to stop this. Stop this.
I've got plenty of time. I have nothing else going on today.
We're in the Wedge neighborhood right now. Right now.